He thought I was a dependent. He forgot that art is an asset class. Aaron slid the divorce papers across the mahogany table and chuckled. Don't worry, Emma, he said, adjusting his $900 silk tie. I'll give you a generous settlement. Enough to rent a studio apartment. You can teach finger painting to pay the electric bill. He smirked at his lawyer. He thought he was discarding a dependent art teacher. He thought my Etsy hobby was cute. He didn't realize that while he was flirting with paralegals and chasing mid-level commissions, I was building a multinational brand in our garage. I didn't argue. I didn't cry. I picked up the pen. Thank you for your generosity, Aaron, I said. I signed the papers. I needed him to commit to the divorce before he saw the P&L statements. Year 1, I was a high school art teacher making $45,000. Aaron called my paintings adorable. He bought a Porsche on a lease. I bought a domain name and a high-fidelity scanner. Month 6, a lifestyle influencer in Tokyo featured my Mountain Mist print. Traffic spiked 4,000% overnight. I didn't tell Aaron. I incorporated Evergreen Studio Collective as a separate entity. I hired a fulfillment center in Oregon to handle shipping. Year 3, the scale. Aaron was working 60-hour weeks to close a deal on a strip mall. I was closing a licensing contract with a global hotel chain. Contract value, $250,000 annually. I bought a new Subaru Outback. Paid cash. Aaron laughed. Did you save your lunch money for that, babe? Cute. He never asked to see the bank account. He assumed he was the only one bringing in real capital. Year 5, the diversification. I launched a direct-to-consumer home decor line. Rugs, wallpapers, textiles. Revenue hit $1.2 million that quarter. I hired a wealth management team. I diversified into municipal bonds and index funds. That same week, I found the texts on Aaron's iPad. Messages to Bree, his 22-year-old assistant. Leaving the wife soon, he wrote. She's a bore, but the cooking is free. I didn't scream. I didn't confront him. I executed the exit strategy. I moved 90% of my liquid cash into a protected trust. I gathered the receipts for every dinner he missed, every weekend he spent working. I let him file. I needed him to be the plaintiff. I needed him to think he had the upper hand. Tuesday, 9 a.m. King County Superior Court. The collision. Aaron strutted in wearing a navy bespoke suit. He leaned over to me. Enjoy moving back in with your parents. His lawyer stood up. Your Honor, Mr. Lopez is offering a lump sum of $40,000. We believe this is fair given Mrs. Lopez's limited earning potential as a teacher. Judge Harper adjusted her glasses. She opened the sealed financial disclosure my attorney had submitted 5 minutes prior. She frowned. She looked at Aaron. Then she looked at the paper again. Counsel, Judge Harper said, voice sharp. Are you aware of the respondent's asset portfolio? Aaron's lawyer blinked. She has a teacher's pension, Your Honor. She has Evergreen Studio Collective. The judge corrected. Independent valuation, $4.8 million. Aaron stopped breathing. She also holds 14 trademarks. The judge continued, flipping the page. And a personal investment portfolio valued at $6.2 million. The silence in the courtroom was absolute. Aaron turned a color I had never seen before, a mix of ash and purple. That's impossible, he stammered. She paints little pictures. She runs a global licensing firm, I said, finally speaking. And because you filed for divorce in Washington state without ever contributing a single hour or dollar to the business, it is classified as separate property. I slid a document across the table. This is the order to sell the condo, I said. Since you used marital funds to finance your affair with Bree, the judge has awarded me 80% of the home equity to recoup the losses. Aaron gripped the table. His knuckles were white. I didn't know, he whispered. You didn't ask, I replied. You were too busy being important. I walked out of the courthouse. Aaron is currently living in a rented apartment, paying off his lease. I bought a house on the water. He thought I was a dependent. He forgot that art is an asset class.